Okay, and welcome back after a short intermission and a first game with horrendous technical difficulties. We've got Complexity here. Hello, Complexity.
Hi, Account Eliminator.
And are you ready for the possibly what we could class as the first real game of the tournament?
Oh yeah, I mean all the games are real.
They're all real.
Am I
Bulak versus
real?
Uncle Dutz was great, but we had technical difficulties. The sound was all over the place. We're back with this second game, and I've heard it's a really good one.
Really good one. I've got a good feeling. I got good vibes. I it's also 2 MB again.
Amazing. I've covered the thingy, the loading bar, so people watching this will never know when it's going to be over.
I'll never know.
Suspense, drama on Angerville Farms. We're at 5 seconds. We've got three, two, one. Unpause. I've got Gravemouth in the
This.
north. Who have you got in the south, Plexi?
I got the Solan, or as I like to call him, So? Question mark?
N. So
Precisely.
and Gravemouth with the good manners, putting his barracks in a slightly more advantageous position than the last
There it
game.
is.
It's
Yeah, it's not quite it's slightly over more, but I think it needs to be really right there on that corner edge.
oh, you
It
mean
kind of
that
blocks MG though.
that little tiny peninsula of base area where it
Precisely,
projects,
yeah.
yeah, the extra foot. If you can get your brackets just there, your barracks just there for us in the next game, please, people. Plexi will be really happy that this
Yeah,
is.
precisely, because you'll be really close to that strat point. Both strat points, actually. It'll be the closest point
So
between
we've
the two.
got two engineers, obviously, nothing too special so far. However, we do have the Malenbard wire coming down on the cutoff house.
Yeah, Solon's got it on lockdown. That's the best place to... That's what you're supposed to do every game.
Sorry, even
Uh,
better, tank traps, more durable than
yeah,
barbed wire.
yeah, and it still prevents people from getting in the house. Yeah. So, this is usually pretty standard. Oh, there's the barbed wire too. Yeah, this stuff is usually pretty standard. So I'm thinking of starting a new thing here, account eliminator, and I want to know what you think of it. That
What's
this
that,
will
dude?
now be Lexi and account eliminator time when we talk about something completely unrelated to the game.
But then we'll never
So
actually have any game time.
precisely. Well, I mean, whoa, what? I come to think of it, look at this barbed wire. What does this mean? Is this like those people that just draw swastikas in their base with barbed wire?
I've just finally put the correct score in the game, by the way. I
Oh,
remembered to do it this time, and we'll get better at this. There we go, 0-0. Gravemouth versus Solan. Anyway, we're
yeah.
casting the game, Plexi. We're professional casters. We're awesome at this. The
Professional.
Wehrmacht
Oh.
player is taking his MG straight over to the eastern side. He's going to try and keep that Malum area of land on a lockdown, seemingly.
Okay, so I understand why this barbed wire is here, and man, he's just.
Oh,
I don't even want to know what stream of consciousness like prompted him to examine this, but it basically prevents any flanks on the house,
of course,
and
yeah.
it forces you into the MG. If you look at the range on that MG bunker in the
Yep.
base, it actually covers that barbed wire. There's like a little inch there that isn't safe, but
Yeah,
it's
this is because you've
perfect.
played too much Panzer Elite, Plexi. If you were a Wehrmacht auto match ladderer, you would have this barbed wire and Angerville on lockdown.
Yeah, you're right. I'm used to the flaky thingies that just like kill everything that gets within range.
With no blind spots whatsoever, yeah.
Precisely, it's fantastic. First engagement right near the fuel.
Is that the first engagement? 3 minutes in, and because each player went one half of Angerville, we've had a massive lull in activity, and we've been able to talk about such great things as tank traps and barbed wire. But in terms of unit composition right now, we've obviously just going for 3 rifles. What's the build of the Wehrmacht player?
It's Volk MG sniper. No, sorry, this is it's Volk double MG, which I guess makes sense with this barbed wire configuration he's got in his base. He can rely on his MGs a little more to not get flanked, just because he has this perfect barbed wire coverage.
Which we've given plenty of coverage to. And
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, what is it like to find out about this game like just now and like watch this happen? If you're in the chat, please speak up, and
yes.
I will guide you. I will take you under my wing and
How
teach you
should
everything.
how should we go about casting this tournament? Should we talk about this game as though everybody watching has been playing since 2006, or
I
should we
mean,
pretend
I'm
it's some
looking
new and up and coming esport or something?
I'm looking at chat and I just see Prolictor talking, so I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be we're talking to professionals, so we're talking to experts.
Grenade
Why don't they
detect for
release
the American
full
player.
on PlayStation and Xbox. You know, that's a good point.
Oh, he's got the MG. He's got the 3-man flamer engineer about to take that MG, seemingly.
Yeah, this is Volk, MG, but he lost the MG already. In fact, if this rifleman takes it, yeah, of course he's gonna take it.
Yeah, he's
He's
got
gonna
to, hasn't he?
retreat.
Yep, he's absolutely got to there. And he looks like he's going to get away with it. The barbed wire has blocked the Wehrmacht player from mobilizing his army to try and prevent the MG being stolen.
Irony. Is it irony? I actually don't know. I
well,
didn't get a degree.
If his name was barbed wire allows me fluid movement, and that was his name, then it would definitely be irony.
You're right. Yeah.
God, the MG's now opening up on the Volks Grenadiers. 3 men in one burst there.
And yeah, and it looks like that barbed wire is not preventing him from...
Could be a
Oh,
nuclear
wow,
pineapple
early
coming in on the Volks Grenadiers. They have to retreat. This the first MG's going to have to get out of there. A medic bunker coming down, most likely, for Solan.
Yep, that will absolutely be a medic bunker.
So we might be getting some
MG.
zombie grens in this game.
Oh goodness, this is so risky. This is so risky. He could actually take out that MG and that bunker. Oh, no, it's going to finish quick.
He's just about managed to do that. Now, he does dodge the MG. Great from Solon there. He had to pretty much pack up as soon as he got inside the house, otherwise he was going to die for sure.
Yep, absolutely. I imagine he's going to build another MG to replace one he lost, just because this is a very heavy turtle strat. But I haven't seen anything yet. Oh, wait, no, wait, up. Yeah, it's another MG. Okay. Just started.
Yeah, in terms of overall build now, of course, he's got 4 rifles. His 4th rifle's on the field capping, and he's got an MG. He's now a nice grenade on the door of the house there, expecting Solon to micro out of it, but Solon did a double bluff and stayed in there, or he had really bad micro. Which one was it, Complexity?
You know, we can't make the call either way, so I'm just going to say, from now on, we should just err on the side of that these guys are professionals. They're very good.
Double
They know what
bluff
they're
it
doing.
is. Awesome.
Because you know, there are nothing but people that play the game in chat right now. That's what I gathered, is that everyone
Okay,
in chat
finally,
is
we're sorry
fun.
to interrupt. Finally, we've got Pioneers going for the Americans cutoff. So this is Malmstrat. This is, you take that section of land, you make it into a fortress, and then you push for the more exposed American cutoff to the northwest.
Makes sense. Yeah, that is the norm stuff. Pretty
Rifles
standard.
are pretty dominant though now. So it seems like we're having a changing around of the areas of combat.
Oh my god, I can't stand watching these war crimes happen. More medics get shot down by riflemen.
The Americans did. I don't think they signed the Geneva Convention in this relic universe.
Oh, okay.
It's like a slight alternate reality, like, you know, Fallout 4 kind of thing. Oh, nice grenade gets dodged again by Solon.
That was great, actually. It was like barely in time. Gorgeous.
So Grathmouth has an MG42 on the west of Angerville, and that's one of the best areas in the entire series for an MG. And he can just kind of keep that land now if he wants to.
Yeah. And there go the mines down on the cutoff too. It's important to lay those. I always got punished with that.
More
Really
mines
hard.
coming down. Yep.
Yeah, you need mines on that cutoff if you're playing North Angerville, because yeah, they'll just walk over it. And like if it's a Volk squad, they can retreat back to green cover, and there's nothing you could do. You've effectively lost that cutoff again. So yeah, I think Tommy taught me that the most painful way possible by, you know, constantly hitting that cutoff, and I just refused to mine it.
Listen, look at the mines right in the south field, the most southern field there is. There's a Pioneer on little health capping it, +5. They could be dying very shortly. Keep an eye on that, if we can.
Yeah, I will. Small little flank by the rifleman. I think the grenades haven't been really impactful, but he's controlled so much of the map that it's kind of more of the, like you're already winning, but you want to win a little harder kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I see what you're saying. Okay, weapon support center's down, so we could be seeing a sniper from the American players shortly.
Yeah, they didn't walk into the mine. One guy did the stutter thing where he kind of almost walked into it, but...
Rifles
Fire.
low on health. Volks Grenadiers get the pickup, so in squad wipe there. It's down to 3 rifles. So I think the players have just drawn level, because obviously one player lost an MG and the other player's now lost a rifle. I don't think anything else has died, really.
No, absolutely not. That's the first rifle, I think. Or, well, we lost that MG at the start.
Mm. Yeah,
That
yeah,
was big.
yeah. I did say
Uh,
that.
this is a, this is. I actually like what Grave Mouth's doing here because this is kind of what I would do. So maybe it's not so smart, but like if you know that the Wehrmacht player is going to be camping really hard, you get that weapon support center up instead of your M8
Yes.
because. Yeah, you know he's gonna probably get tier 2 and just camp because it doesn't take a lot of fuel. You've cut him off from the fuel, and he actually just got Krieg's barracks.
And there's the
down,
mine you were talking about on the cutoff, smashing him, stopping him taking it. And he's got 2 rifles that are now alert to the danger there.
The Huns are taking our territory.
Yeah, and the grenades will make this flank pretty easy to control. He just has to drop a grenade on the
The MG,
drop a grenade.
absolutely,
Yeah,
which
the
is a little bit aware of the problem. It's going a little bit west than it might otherwise do.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, in Company of Heroes 1, I'm not alluding that there is any other games, but Company of Heroes 1, there is no dynamic sights around hedgerows like there is in games such as Men of War.
Yeah, Men of War. Great
That's-
game, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, and Perlictor again. Because we're interacting with chat, we bring people in.
Okay.
He mentioned that if you deny the fuel, that it's really safe to just go WSC, and that is absolutely true. Like mortar, sniper, all these great units, and you don't have to worry about like wasting the fuel.
What doctrine is the Wehrmacht player gone?
No doctrine yet, but I imagine he'll go defensive. He hasn't picked yet. He
You know-
really should have picked it sooner.
Pepsi was talking to me before all this happened today, and he said, you do know you're going to be seeing defensive bunker spam in every game. I think he was being facetious, but he might have a point. I think there has been a trend towards that for Wehrmacht players in Co1 recently.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's really cost efficient, and it's a great little fallback. Like you generally won't lose much. If you force an American player to like even go like demo charges to counter it or whatever, like you're still in a pretty good position. So yeah, there's really no disadvantage to going bunker, as the point I'm trying to make.
But all the while, we've now had the Americans make a massive push for the cutoff. He's even putting mines down. He's got a sniper. He's got an MG in the cutoff house. And he's peppering the Wehrmacht player with fire from all directions.
Yep. And,
Also, the mine in the south on that +5 fuel's been found out by a minesweeper. Rifle could be going down. One more shot needed. The cars don't quite make the impact that he needed.
Yeah, their aim is worse than stormtroopers. They're just mostly suppress. They're more for show. The bark is worse than the bite of that MG.
At this rate, we'll be taking Berlin.
He hasn't even chosen a doctrine yet, the American player. He seems pretty aggressive.
Troops can now
Gravemouth, that is the guy that I do believe was the 2v2 partner of Hulk Smash. Am I right there?
I believe you're right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they have been very, very active in Company Heroes 1, even when it's not been as much of an active game anymore. So they've really...
Yeah,
Play a
I mean,
lot of
they,
US.
They enjoy it. They enjoy the game.
But they had
I
a
see
double.
him
They
post
had,
on Reddit.
they had a double US AT strategy. That was one of the last kind of big guides for Company Heroes 1 that was posted. You remember that guide? It was like 70
I
pages
do.
long, or something ridiculous.
I learned a lot from it. Yeah, no, it was highly informative. Like that's the best thing about sticking with this game so long is that you get these.
Ooh.
MG goes down.
MG goes down, so that's the stolen MG. And we do have a sniper for the Wehrmacht player already on 1 kill. What are the American snipers doing? He's got 6 kills, so wow. But yeah, that guide, I'm still reading it to this day. Not because I play 2 vs 2 AT, it's just because it's taken me that long to read it.
Yeah, it's a very long guide.
Yes, absolutely.
I've been wanting to finish a PE guide that's like the most comprehensive PE guide.
Let me
Like,
guess.
I'm not a very.
No, I know your PE guide. It's P-Gran, 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 AC, 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 win.
No, it's actually build 3 P-Grens, like lose 2, go AC, and like question marks, and then you win.
Okay, like a
Mostly
tree
that's my
diagram. Did you lose your first P-Gran? Yes or no?
Oh my god, early on, that was like my thing. I just lose my P-Grens and then still win the game somehow. It's great.
Yeah, Panzer IV infantry tanks are good for that.
But people are actually good players now, so I can't really do that anymore.
It's because, yeah, there's the player pool mellowed out, dude. It's just all the top players and noobs, and then you're somewhere around the top players, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Somewhere near there. Yeah.
The only good
Oh,
mid-level
man.
player left.
Yeah, #1 in the US. There's actually a pretty intense sniper battle going on here. They're trying to get the counter snipe on each other, and I think the Wehrmacht sniper is going to lose in this game of chicken.
Yeah, seemingly the American player has so much initiative. 2 stickies have gone in on the half track. It's still got 50% health though. Rifle's got 1 man. The sniper picks off on.
Our forces are taking casualties.
Oh, got him!
You got the 1 man
Oh
rifle.
man. Yeah, sniped him on retreat. God damn.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so hard to push into that half track. That was actually the pivotal player in that engagement.
Absolutely, the half track just ate those stickies and the sustained rifle fire, and the sniper's uncloaked trying to get out of there right now. Opening up against Volt Grenadiers, that's dangerous. Well, it depends
Yeah,
where the
I mean,
sniper is.
it was such a bad push. It was suppressing the riflemen, it was reinforcing the Volksgrenadiers, and now he has a free grenadier squad. So it was bullying the rifles basically.
Dude, I think
and
that was his. Sorry to interrupt. Carry on.
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, it was just a really bad engagement for the American player.
Absolutely, and I believe he lost his rifle with the most kills. The other 2 rifles now remaining has 6 and 7, and that thing had Vet 1, I believe. So
It did have that one.
So that was a massive loss to the American player. So although we were already kind of starting to talk about the Wehrmacht player being in the ascendant, sorry, the American player like winning this, it seems the Wehrmacht
Map
player.
control, yeah.
Ooh, but all the while the American's taking advantage of his fuel supremacy. He's got a Sherman just hitting the field at 15 minutes.
All right, yeah, I'll write that one down. 1530 on that Sherman. I doubt we'll see a faster one.
One of our munitions.
He's had really good map control the entire time. And I don't think that'll be allowed.
And you can tell that this is a good game because our random tangential points are decreasing in frequency because it's serious now. This looks like a damn good game. Grenadier
Did you
is
say transgender points?
transgender. I don't know what I tried to say.
I'd like you to refer to this Company Heroes game by its proper pronouns.
I'm so sorry.
Check your privilege.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
it's fine.
MG protecting the cutoff. The Sherman's masquerading around. Pack's waiting for him. I did mean to say marauding, but masquerading as well. Masquerading as a female tank.
Oh my goodness.
I need to turn my heater off. I'm getting delirious.
Sherman looks like a lady. Sherman looks like a. No,
It's
that
never
doesn't
the
work
right
at all.
time
Was
for
that Aerosmith? I can't remember.
or ZZ Top. It's one of the 2.
Yeah, sure. You know, we play Company Heroes. It's not like, come on. I can't be expected to know.
Sniper already up to veterancy 2. It's trying to pick on the Pack, but the Pack's just gone cloaked. He's obviously trying to get rid of it so he can use his Sherman as the shock unit it needs it to be at this point.
So yeah, fun fact too, if he loses like squad members on the Pack, it only costs 19 manpower to replace it. So he could actually get like really cheap bunker casualties for like 19 manpower each. So, I mean, it's actually in his best interest to keep that around like 2 guys and then just reinforce.
Very good point, Plexi. Oh, nice! I mean, the sniper just got sniped.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Enemy unit down.
Perfect counter snipe.
The Americans just got a
wait,
kill
what
though.
did he lose?
Yeah, I just heard unit
One
down.
of our munitions.
But it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
the med bunker's nearly there. It's already got 2 grunts and it's about to get the 3rd of the 4 needed. So 75% of the way to a first zombie gran. No veterancy for the Wehrmacht player. As of yet, you'd be expecting at least veterancy 1 by this point.
Yeah, people are saying that like 3 Volks is horrible because it gives like rifleman experience. And granted, Gravemouth has gotten a lot of experience on these rifles, but Volks actually don't give a whole lot of experience. It's the Grenadiers that are like, you know, you have to be careful with. And I want to throw out there too that Solon, I guess, just hasn't had the fuel. Oh god, this rifle could go down.
Yeah, the rifle's in a mighty amount of peril, especially if the half-track can move its arse. Not quite managing to do that.
Oh, right into the Sherman. Oh, full revert. Whoa!
What the hell was that? He just did a 360 no-scope of some
Okay,
variety.
okay.
Damage engine, he is going to get out of there seemingly. We now have
Losing
multiple
ground out
squads
there.
pushing for the cutoff. 2 Volts Grenadiers.
Yeah, and yeah, now he's starting to get the bag going.
Yeah, here we go.
Solon-
Veterancy 1, so he's got passive healing.
We're losing a munitions.
Yeah, once he gets vet 2, that'll be critical. Ooh, Grens gives so much vet.
Absolutely. And the second sniper's out for the Americans, so that's going to keep the combat on the Wehrmacht sniper. Is that still alive, by the way, Plexi?
What's still alive? Sorry, I
The
wasn't paying
Wehrmacht
attention.
sniper, where is it at? There it is.
Oh
I've
yeah,
got it.
I mean
yeah.
it got that counter snipe, and it's been alive for a really long time. It's been the critical player, I think. Oh, this
Oh, maybe not for much longer.
half track goes down.
The American
Right.
sniper's getting dangerously close. What the hell is it doing? It thinks it's a commando or something.
It's on a mission.
Oh, counter snipe possibly.
Get it!
Oh,
no.
no.
He just had to hit press H, man. He just had to hit that halt key.
Yeah, absolutely. He would have done it. And are these players of the micro ability where they're going to take a shot and then micro away really quick to make it so they've got the moving accuracy, received accuracy bonus for the snipers? Let's see if
Right,
they're going to be doing
50%.
that.
Becomes a coin toss instead of a 100%.
Absolutely, 50% coin toss. Like most coins that are two-sided, not those five-sided coins you sometimes get.
Oh yeah, yeah. I still got mine. They have no monetary value. AE. They have no monetary value.
Oh, so there you go. The barbed wire comes in into action. Oh no, it's gone defensive, of course. So the buildings now have
Enemy
machine
unit
guns on top of them.
Right, right.
A
Oh man. Pyro
nice
squad wiped
shot
by
from
Sherman.
the Sherman. Yeah, great shot there. Veterancy one for the Sherman. Another shot goes in, but right next to the bunker. That's not where you want to be shooting.
Yep, yep. There's the For the Fatherland. That's I think not a very good For the Fatherland pop there. I mean, it's just to kind of protect him against the Sherman.
How many munitions
it-
does he has, Plexi?
He's got 112, so he hasn't had a whole lot. And For the Fatherland is only 45 munitions, so
Yeah,
it's not exactly an expensive ability.
Ooh, Grenadier engineer just went down. I don't know why he was repairing
Yeah.
with a one-man engineer.
I think it was actually, we have to remember, we have to assume he meant to do that. He's actually just trying to get like his manpower income up.
Absolutely. He's got 7 command points now, and he's not got any doctrine chosen quite yet. 300 munitions in the bag. He's against defensive, so he could be going infantry more than likely.
Enemy unit down.
Ooh, something just died. What did we have die, Plexi?
A Grenadier on retreat. They're really low health one from the Sherman. The Sherman got it down to 1 health, and the Rifleman had the flank, and they wiped it.
Fantastic.
It had a
Great,
trek, too.
great flank from this lowly health 3-man squad. The pack is decrewed. The Sherman should push right now, but it's only got 30% health. Sniper opens up on retreat. Bar dropped. We've got another rifle coming in from the center. But the Grenadiers have got a bar now.
Oh, that's just really bad. They look at that. Like, look at that. That's
Ridiculous!
A Rifleman squad.
Oh, but the American sniper does not get the counter sniper. In fact, does get a kill on one of the Volks Grenadiers there.
Oh man, he's got no pack there for that Sherman. Oh no, he did recruit. Sorry. Solid hit. Really, they were looking for the sniper there, but the snipers retreated to safety. This pack's in trouble though.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be really good for the American player to steal a pack right now. In fact, that's exactly what he needs, because I imagine the Wehrmacht player's got a lot of fuel in the bank by now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice that Rifleman squad had a Panzerschreck.
Me neither. It must have.
Yeah, look at that.
Enemy unit down.
Veterancy 2 for the rifleman now. In total, that's his the kingpin of his army now.
Yeah, and like I said too, it's really no big deal losing that pack if you can get casualties out of it. And that's precisely what happened. The Rifleman cleared the pack crew, but he's going to get a Grenadier squad out of it. It was actually not to his advantage to kill that pack.
So,
Yeah,
Gravemouth is, sorry to interrupt, is preparing himself for the long game, because he's upgrading his supply yard. So he's thinking to himself, I'm going to be in for the long haul here, and I want that manpower advantage in the late game, I guess.
Point under siege. The Germans
Yeah,
are moving
absolutely.
in.
It's not a very major thing. It's I believe it's like 33% for the first one. Like reduced upkeep. This is one of those subtle things in Company Heroes 1 that isn't talked about often. Is if you have a small army, you have low upkeep. It's like Warcraft 3, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And to add to my point, as soon as you started speaking there, he chose armor doctrine, and he's gone for the right side of it with the Calliope, which would be really good against defensive, I guess.
Probably the best late game unit. Yeah, it's an interesting choice because I feel like in this tournament we're gonna see a lot of infantry section just because it helps with the flanks, clears MGs. It's like a get out of jail free card a lot of the time. But yeah, armor doctrine is interesting. That means he is going really hyper late game, and it's It's actually good that he was able to had such a good early game.
Absolutely. And he's against Defensive Doctrine, which has no heavy call-in tank for the Wehrmacht, so he'll have plenty of that as armor.
Yeah, that's true.
We've got a Pew
This
Pew
sucks.
out.
This Stug has gotten really unlucky versus the Sherman. The Sherman got really lucky against it. It's gonna go down.
Nice call there, Plex. We've got Vet 2 on the Sherman. The M10 tank destroyer certainly helped with that. But the M10's walking straight into pack fire. He's going straight for the Puma. He's got tunnel vision here.
Oh man, that was a perfect pop. He popped it
Perfect.
right at the end of that Shrek.
He doesn't want to be popping Allied War Machine for a Vet 2 Sherman, though. You want to keep that alive.
Oh yeah, you want to keep that Vet 2 Sherman. Shermans are really good. Oh, he might lose it though. I think he already gave up the ghost on it.
Oh,
it
I
goes
guess
up,
Vet
it's
3,
fine.
though. Man, if he could keep it alive.
Nah. It's fine, it's fine. I mean, honestly, veterancy on American Armor isn't as impactful because it doesn't really increase their survivability, which they really need. I mean, Vet 1 is vehicle speed, which I guess increases survivability, but
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, most of the time, it's not really as good as infantry vet because you know,
Good,
that's
the
like
Fatherland
damage.
is up again. He's got the new tank, so 200 munitions for 2 new tanks, I guess. It's pretty good roll there, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it was worth it. He took out a Puma and a few other things. I'd call it worth.
And there's the For the Fatherland shown. A great grenade goes off, only killing 1 man.
Overall, quality push. I mean, he got control of the VPs again for nothing.
Another
No,
Stug
stuck
4
now.
coming out.
He's looking for that sniper. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can pop it. It's on a low cooldown. It costs like nothing. It's just such an incredible ability. It actually, I think, got nerfed compared to where it was. It used to be even better, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Enemy unit down.
Oh, the pack just got wiped, seemingly. But the Vet 2 rifles were uber ballsy there.
Yeah, and I keep saying it's not really good to clear the packs out with a medic bunker nearby. Oh, there's a
Nice
Calliope.
Calliope barrage. Well, nice in terms of it. Yeah, it does do a lot of damage against Volksgrenadiers. Could be getting the wipe. It does indeed get the wipe. The pack somehow manages to escape with its life. So great first barrage there. 2 kills, but both kills wiped an entire squad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the spread on that was huge, too. It was at max range.
So we've got a Skirt Stug. He's got 1 pack still. No, he's got 2 packs in total, so he's got a great anti-armor presence on the field.
It's real unfortunate that this Rifleman squad with the Panzerschreck hasn't gotten any vet. He does have vet on the other rifles, but that one's not getting anything.
With 6 infantry kills, I suppose you could expect it's quite close to Veterancy 1 at least. But as you say, you really need that thing to get to Veterancy 3 to get the 1.5 damage.
Yeah, Chad's calling me out like, For the Fatherland got nerfed? Well, yeah, 4 years ago. At 2.601 to 2.602. It's actually probably more like 5 years now. This game
Yeah.
is so old.
Stop being an old fag, Complexity.
I
This
can't-
game
I
has
can't help
always
it.
been like this.
Back
never-
in my day, Panzer Elite were overpowered.
And there you go, the cutoff's taken for the Wehrmacht player. If you'll notice in the bottom of your screen, unlike games like Men of War, there's a population dynamic where you need territory sectors in order to have PopCap, and he's currently over PopCap.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is true. That you are not incorrect. I can confirm this.
Thank you. Oh, the sniper's getting really close for the counter snipe. It misses though. He hits a rifleman.
Oh wow, how do you screw that up? Like sniper. Ooh, that is
Oh,
gross.
great counter
Oh,
snipe
God.
with the Calliope. He was asking for that. I was wondering if that was going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, there's the BM right there.
Germans are ceding
Ouch.
territory from us.
That takes me back. Like that's something you do. Is like you're like, oh, what I kill? Is like, oh, your mother. You got the sniper. You always act like, oh, did I hit it? I
Absolutely.
didn't
So
see.
he must be going down the left side of the track now towards Mr. Pershing. He's already got. He's not bothered to build anything else from the tank depot. He's got his Sherman. He's got his M10. Does the Wehrmacht player have tier 4 by any chance, or anything similar, or is he sticking with tier 3?
He's gonna stick with tier 3. He's actually building another Stug, so this is probably gonna be just Stugs. He's gonna get Vet 3 Stugs, and he's just gonna spam them. Which honestly isn't a bad strat, actually. Stugs are really good. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there's the father one. Like, he did the pinning thing with the rifleman suppressing fire, but then,
Doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter. They just stand right up. No, gotta defend the fatherland.
It's a great, it's a very realistic thing when your soldiers are getting shot in the face. You just say, you know, guys, we are fighting for the fatherland, you know. Oh yes, I forgot.
Exactly.
Sniper's going to get found out by the grenadiers here if he's not careful. There you go, he's decloaked, but he's probably going to get away.
Did you see that pack just snipe the rifleman there?
Nice.
Like, as they were running from. Oh man, it was great.
Another Calliope barrage comes in on the pack, decrewing it. Still got half of its health left.
I'm actually not sure what he's aiming for. Maybe he was angling for the retreat path on those grenadiers, but they didn't. They waited. I mean, yeah, he got the pack, but so many grenadiers, so many zombie grens right now. I think he's got like 3 or 4 now.
Yeah, expand your little mouse clicky thingy and count for me. I've got on my.
I count 3.
Yeah, I've got 3 riflemen and a sniper and 2 engineers for my guys. Sticky goes in on the Stug. You've got the pack just decloaked in a really forward position against the Sherman. M10's going to try and get the kill. It's got a damaged engine. The pack does get decrewed by the sniper, however. Just needs one more shot, but the M10's down. Sherman gets the kill, but it's going to die. Where's the bloody... Oh, he's not got 200 manpower munitions, so he can't recycle his tanks.
Oh, long reload on the Stug. That happens infrequently.
Sniper's throwing itself in the way of the Stug to stop the Sherman dying. That was dangerous. He's retreating now. He's trying to jump back under the treads. This Sniper has a death wish. And now he's using the Calliope to shot block him.
Oh god,
That's dangerous. That's dangerous. What is he doing? He's dicing with danger against the Stug. He's going to have to get the Vet 2 Sticky off.
That's fine. Vet 2 Stickies are really good, so.
He's got an M10 out as well now, so this could be the Stug dying and the Sherman living. That would be dramatic. Relic pathing issues though. The Sherman can't retreat to safety quite enough. Ah!
The pack didn't get the shot. He's got to retreat it. Soft retreat it.
Oh, Calliope's down. Sherman's still alive. He's got 1% health trying to die to the Stug. Pack goes down. He's got a stolen pack against the Stug, so this will be a win for the American player if he gets a stolen pack. Oh, nice.
Yeah, right on. Not worth, I don't think, though. I wouldn't risk a Calliope like that.
Just to confirm, Plexi, did we see a 5% bug on the Sherman, or did it just pretty much survive of its own merits, kind of thing?
It survived on its own merits. It was repaired pretty well, and I'm pretty sure... I thought they got rid of the 5% bug when the move to 2.602, but I feel like it still happens anyway.
Oh, I got into this game on that patch, dude, and it definitely is a thing in this patch. I can confirm
Alright,
that.
alright, I believe you. I like, you definitely see it with, like ACs as well, so...
Yeah, absolutely. I think Elite Mod, Tommy and Rocky's Elite Mod gets rid of it.
Yeah. It's funny, people are like, wow, sacrificing a Calliope to save a Sherman.
Yeah, but
Not
that
worth.
Sherman had veterancy. It's well worth it. I guess, isn't it? Kind of? No.
No, like I said, veterancy on vehicles isn't very good. They're just too squishy. Veterancy on infantry, though, that's your money. Honestly, veterancy on the Calliope is worth way more because, I mean, it gains reduced cooldown and more damage, so.
Okay, the chat was right then. Bar drop by the Vet 3 rifle. What the hell is he doing? One more car shot needed. No.
They're impossible to hit. They're just, that bar drop was bad, but man, if they're retreating, like the stacking sort of received accuracy bonuses are just insane.
So we've got, in terms of victory points, both players are in the mid-level. Their Wehrmacht just dipped below half, and the US player still has 340 in the bank, so we're in for the long haul with this game, Plexi.
Yeah, he needs to stop pushing with these rivals because they're so expensive to reinforce, and they're just not cost efficient for the fatherland. He needs to save for another Calliope, really. Just kind of needs to sit on Veeps and keep the Wehrmacht player at bay.
Another bar dropped, and another Gren with a bar here, so Solon's going straight for it, and he's got it.
Yeah, it's no bueno. Yeah, Wehrmacht is still absolutely in this game, despite being down like about 50, 60, 70 BPs. You know, this engineering degree really pays for itself. I can barely do math.
I'd say the Wehrmacht player is actually winning this now. We've seen 2 rifles die, not die, but drop bars at least.
Enemy unit
Yeah,
down.
that really hinders, you know, a lot of things. Like, again, the John Madden call here, you know, it's just like, you know, they're going to do less damage if they don't have a
But
VAR.
we just saw the Vet 3 rifles just right of the screen. I couldn't find out where it was. They just got rid of a barred Gren. They're not picking up the bar for themselves, though, strangely. That would be good if they did.
Yeah, 280 millimeter rocket barrage.
M10's going for a scouting mission, it seems. What is the M10 doing?
Well, it sees the tier 4 finally going up.
So he knows that's an eventuality. How much fuel does he have after that's up?
104. So he should be able to
Casualties.
get some good stuff out of that tier 4. Some good units. What comes out? Why does no one build an officer? Like tier 3 is like the name of the game these days with Wehrmacht. I'm really disappointed I'm not seeing a whole lot of officers.
Entire officer build, yeah. The Shrek's opening up against the Stug, does decent damage, all the while, yeah, Sticky's gone in as well, and the Sniper's giving him covering fire. The M10 did make it out, the scouting M10. And there you go, Veterancy 2 for the Rifleman with the Shrek killing the Stug. We've got Veterancy 3 rifles acting on the Gren. That bar's still there to be picked up if anybody wants it. Nobody? Come on.
Yep, they got it.
5 command points, and he's on left side of the tree. Is he close to Pershing yet? Who knows? Must be
Oh,
getting
who
there.
knows? Yeah, I mean, this game's gone on long enough. The Wehrmacht player, I think, finished his commander, but I mean, it was the defensive one, so it's not like he had a lot to do to get there.
Yeah, absolutely. Does he have enough munis for like a rocket barrage? Well, I suppose he doesn't really need to use one, does he?
No, but he does have it. It's in his pocket if he needs it. More importantly, the registered artillery, he could use that twice.
Yes, that's very good. Yeah.
That's a good one. He might even drop it on this point here.
If he
with that
remembers he's
rifle
got it.
pushing on. Yeah, if he remembers he's got it, that could actually be pretty devastating.
Master and Apprentice sniper situation. You got the Apprentice on 4 kills and the Master on 21 kills now.
There's for the fatherland.
Vet 3 nuclear pineapple grenade kills 2 grenadiers very close to the med station. Probably not worth it, but hey ho.
Yeah, Teleon.
One more Shrek shot needed, perhaps. A grenade.
He just
Goes
wants
on the
to kill that
bunker. Oh, he gets
Oh,
the
he
kill,
got it.
and he just retreats just in time. Great work by the American player. He was a big gamble there with the Vet 3 rifles, however.
Yeah, he really should have dropped registered artillery. He could have, if he was lucky with that first mortar, he could have even gotten a sniper. But I mean, it would have definitely forced a retreat on those riflemen, and he would have been able to keep his bunker a little longer. Even though it's like basically irrelevant, like it obviously paid for itself, like 3 or 4 times over.
Can you remember why snipers are so effective against defensive plexi with the med bunker?
Oh yeah, I mean, snipers are just good units. No, I actually don't know. Tell me. Tell me more.
The headshotted casualties aren't pickable by medics.
That's
So.
right.
Yeah, baby, it's 2011 again, Plex.
Yeah, you got me.
The
Patch that out, actually.
Points.
Headshot at Grens are just, they just come back to life. They stand up. They're like Necrons or whatever.
Oh, amazing. So the Wehrmacht player is actually in a little bit of a... It seems now the med bunker's gone, he's just so frail all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's got the Panther now, though. That'll be kind of helpful. I mean, it's not going to be very good against these Vet 2 rifles and snipers.
Where is
Or
Panther?
Vet 3 rifles.
It's building, you mean?
Yeah, the Panther's in progress. He'll have
good.
it up
Okay.
halfway done.
But the Pershing is call honourable now. He's got the CPs, he's got the pop cap, and here it comes. We've got the Pershing versus the Panther. You know, there's a game that you can play on PC through Steam where Pershing versus Panther has been a real kind of interesting thing recently, and a lot of people in the community have been talking about Pershings and Panthers. It's
Mhm.
Victory point under
that
siege.
tank game, you know, the free-to-play tank game? World of Tanks, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
World of Tanks, that's the one I was talking about.
Huh. So where do you stand on that? Like Pershing versus Panther?
It was a joke, dude.
Oh! I thought. Dang it! I'm usually really good about this sarcasm thing, but I didn't pick it up. My radar, you
It
flew
was-
right under it.
I was going on for the, you remember what we said we wouldn't talk about joke? That was what
Oh, you know, I don't know what game you're talking about.
exactly.
But Panthers in general in Company Heroes 1, as I understand it, the Panther usually wins. The Panther's just an incredible tank, especially with veterancy in this game.
And the Panther only has veterancy 1 from the Kampfkraft Center, so it's not going to be that formidable against the Pershing.
Yeah, I believe it's just extra armor, hit points. I believe it's just hit points at vet 1 for Panthers. So chat will know. So I'm just gonna use them as a crutch.
Another great shot in from the veterancy 3 sniper. So he's got 3 veterancy 3 units now. Panther eats a pack shot. We've got the Trek Vetru rifles coming in on the flank of the Panther. That's already down to 54% health. A great approximation there.
Yeah, I mean, we deal with approximates here. And I do want to throw out that, yes, that Sherman and the Pershing have the upgraded gun. So they have higher penetration versus the Panther. And we saw that in that last engagement, too.
Oh, yeah, the HVAP, isn't it? From the tank depot, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, the Pershing was getting front armor penetrations on
Enemy
that,
unit down.
on the,
Pat gets
the Panther.
decrewed by the sniper, allowing the Sherman to push in for support, but it looks like the repair bunker's doing great work, and the Pio as well in repairing the Panther. It's already up to 80% health again, and it's now going to push against the Sherman.
Yeah, and I think he really should try to destroy the equipment on that pack. That's just a nice thing to destroy, just to deny the enemy.
Oh, he's going to
wow,
take
no,
it instead.
He took it. That was risky. Ugh.
No, not a great nade, because look at how close they are to the bunker. You're going to see a zombie Gren rise before your eyes, Complexity.
Oh,
Registered
no.
Artie.
Wipes the rifle squad. Gains a grenadier, and a rifleman goes down. A vet 2 rifle, no less.
Where was that, Plex?
It was that registered Artie on that.
Oh,
strategic
nice.
actually wiped the
I
rifle.
see. I can see the
Yeah.
bar now, yeah. Awesome. Oh, the apprentice sniper's pushing really far up. Really close now.
Enemy unit down.
Ah, Reckoner, thank you for the call. It's actually minus 15 damage received on Panthers and tanks in general at that one. So
A lot
it's
of pack
basically
fire
just
coming in. The
fire.
Panther's coming in. The Pershing's going to have to remobilize the M10 as well, and a nice little train of armor getting the hell out of there. And this is going to allow the Wehrmacht player to push for that northern victory point more than likely.
Yeah, Panthers are just incredible. I think their biggest weakness is like when they get those damage engine criticals. Otherwise, they're just impossible to deal with.
He's got one of every animal. He's got a Sherman, an M10, and a Panther. A Pershing, all up against a Panther and a few packs. So it's an interesting
yeah.
dynamic.
And a Calliope now.
Ooh, nice. So he's got a Calliope. He's got four varieties here. Here comes the first barrage.
He's aiming for that Panther. He's gonna find the pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nearly gets
Almost.
the pack. No, that was terrible. In fact,
it was-
he got no kills.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like free damage, so Calliopes he really should have gotten one of those sooner. They're great units, and they just scale so insanely well.
30 kills on the sniper, 40 in total, so they've more than paid for themselves now. And does the Wehrmacht player have any fuel reserves? He could perhaps get a Panzer IV or maybe another Panther even.
Yeah, he does have 170 fuel in the bank, but he's really feeling the burn on his infantry reinforcement. He doesn't really have a whole lot of manpower at the moment.
Here goes the American player for the cutoff. This would be quite damaging to the Wehrmacht player in terms of pop cap for sure.
Yep, and he's still making push with infantry, but they're just gonna march to their deaths here. Yeah, retreating
Yeah,
out.
absolutely, and the snipers just got found out. Shame there's no American snipers around.
Yeah, did they retreat? Where'd they go? Oh, they're there. Near the shed.
Veterancy 3 rifles haven't even been suppressed by the base bunker yet. They're just standing there, firing on the Wehrmacht quarters.
Yeah, I mean, they're supermen now. They don't they don't care. They shrug off normal bullets. Oof, I wouldn't have fired with that sniper.
Oh, second
you're
Calliope
coming down.
barrage.
It might get that sniper.
Enemy
This is the
unit
Shelt counter. Oh, got him on retreat.
Nice.
as it was walking away, the snipers got it. That was actually a really good play there. That was impressive. He knew he'd want to move to avoid the Calliope fire, so tried for the counter snipe. Went for that coin toss.
Front shifting. Crowds
I
are
wonder if I can see the dead body somewhere for that sniper. So I heard you saying it and I was looking at the barrage, but I couldn't actually see him die.
down to 100 points.
Yeah, it was near where that pack is right now. It was near that hedgerow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I can imagine that.
Yeah, do your
Wehrmacht,
best.
Wehrmacht players taking the cut off. The Vet 3 rifles are still being a massive harassment tool in the south as they can be, because they're just like a mobile weapons platform, really. You got to expect that the American player is preparing for a push. He's got 4 tanks, well, 3 mobile fighting vehicles, rather.
Yeah. Rifles are the best. Oh,
I got you
already
drinking
on
coffee
that.
then. Your re-entrance
was,
into the
I was,
casting
that was-
scenario was terrible.
that was my
Oh,
second
rifles
cup.
are the best.
Yeah, rifles rule.
I
America,
wasn't even
USA,
talking
etc.,
about
etc.
rifles.
Number 1.
You might as well have come back into the cast and said, America!
Yeah, America.
Oh god, the Panther's taking some big shots from the M10s. So there's 5 tanks now, 2 M10s, the Vet 2 Sherman, the Panther and the Calliope. Speaking of which, there's another barrage against the pack.
Enemy unit down.
Does get the decrew. Is this the time to push? He's got all of his tanks mobilised. Well, one of them's got 5% health, so I guess not.
Ah, that 3 rifle nearly died. Might still die. Nah, I don't do it.
Yeah, the Sherman will keep that thing alive just about. And what would you do in this situation, Plex, as the Northern American player?
Oh, just sit on VPs. Look at the VPs. It's only 80 to go, so.
Would you not go
just
for an
sit on two.
all-inclusive massive push with all your tanks? Come on, Plexi! Are you a man or a
Yeah.
mouse?
Gotta live dangerously. Nah,
I think if you were
just sit on
streaming,
VPs.
you would, definitely.
Yeah, if I was streaming, I'd do something that's stupid like that. Because, you know, I think there's actually an effect when I'm streaming that I just become a stupider individual. I just, like, my brain matter just leaks out of my ears. I do risky things I really shouldn't. Oh, jeez, that Pershing is being risky.
Yeah, I suppose it is, yeah.
Yeah, people, chat's noticing that the pack is just sitting in base. It's just chilling. They got paid military leave, actually. That's how the American Army works. Oh,
What
we
is he doing
stole
with
this
that?
pack. Now we sit at home. Now we get to go home.
Sniper just opened up against the repairing engineers.
Enemy unit down.
Oh, yeah, that was a power squad next to the munitions point. Died to a Sherman.
Thank you. Here come the M10s. He's got field repairs popped, so they've got more
Field repair
durability.
push. Good. This is a good push.
One more penetration on the front, maybe? Yeah, the Pershing's got it.
Fire.
Here comes the Calliope. Great shots off on the Grenadiers. A few more rockets and we've got a squad wipe. Oh! Doesn't quite get it, actually, surprisingly.
Those were some lucky rockets too. Like they were on top of those Grenadiers. The Grenadiers just got lucky.
The
That was an
Sherman is
impressive
going
rocket.
for a massive push now. It's going to try and find the Panther, no doubt, but the M10 might find it first.
Enemy unit
Yeah, M10's got it. Nice.
And that's looking
That was a
like
great push.
GG, in my opinion. I don't see any way back for the Wehrmacht player here.
We are winning this battle.
More zombie grens, man. That's the way. Just zombie gren.
It's at 75%. One last man to go there. Will he get the zombie gun before the bunker dies? Yes!
Yeah.
Zombie gun!
Delicious zombies. They're now just like free experience for these snipers. I think we'll
Yes.
see a double vet 3 here. Vet 3 sniper with 39 kills. Not bad.
So Gravemouth, the 2v2 80 Behemoth, is showing a real good 1 versus 1 prowess in this game. He's come up against a sterling Wehrmacht opponent on a difficult map for Americans against Southern Wehrmacht, and he's just looks absolutely dominant.
I was looking for a piece of paper to write some of these little statistics down, like, you know, highest kill sniper, etc.
Yes, do it! Get it! That's your
I'll
job!
just do it notepad. Yeah, I'll just grab a notepad.
Okay. So Plexi, you're going to have Plexi's notepad as a feature of these casts over the next 2 days. Calliope Barrage comes in against the retreated squads. They are going to get out of there, but the damage has already been done and this game is nearly over. We've got no call in heavy tanks to come in to save their Mac here. It's very much just a case of you are about to be kicked out of the tournament in round 1, best of 1 scenario.
Goliath, get it!
Enemy unit
Didn't do like anything. Brought down like maybe 25% health on that Pershing. That was a pretty gutsy Goliath. Good on him. I would have done the same. Well played. Yeah,
Oh.
Sloan. Yeah, Solon played very well. This was even though it was a best of 1, that was very well played by both sides. Gravemouth really showing cool under pressure.
losing ground out.
Yeah, good luck versus Symbiosis.
SE against Symbiosis next!
Oh, good luck. All right, GG.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was a great game. Yeah, pretty classic. Americans versus defensive Armagh.
Yeah, it was really
Tier
good
1, Tier 2.
actually. And I would like to... Let's talk about best of 1s in tournaments. This is a 23-man tournament, so realistically, you're only going to play 5 game matches at most. Would you reckon we could have had a best of 3 in the first round instead of a best of 1?
Oh man, we would have so much more casting to do. And you know, I'm very
Yes.
lazy.
I like that answer. That makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense to me. How are we doing in terms of chat? What's going on? Have we doing a good job so far, or are we a bunch of noobs? What have people been saying?
Well, it's all basic professionals in the chat, so yeah, I think we've been doing all right.
Alrighty then. Have you been seeing what's coming through to your email account? Do you want to cast something right away, or shall we have a 5-minute break, or what?
Oh, so sure. I mean, we have Max versus Lucky Stillett. I think that's a little one-sided, actually. I don't know. I just want to see some Lucky Stillett, who I think has a good shot of winning this tournament because he's the one that never stopped playing, and you know, it's gonna basically him and BK Mod test. Don't get me wrong, everyone else in this tournament's like really good, but those 2 players I know have never stopped playing Company Heroes. So I mean, it's kind of like their underdog story. Like they're like Rocky Music. They're like training. that in that same vein. I mean, to beat probably the best players in the world, Symbiosis, no Lucky Strike even. I'll give you some credit.
Absolutely. You know, for the viewers, we're going to take a quick 3 to 5 minute interval. I will quickly tell you what's happening this weekend with regards to this tournament. This is a 1 versus 1 single elimination tournament. 23 of the finest Company Heroes 1 players left, coming at it to in a an awesome tournament organised by the Turkish guy Neuromancer. What's his name? Plex, help me.
Oh man.
I know his name. I've got him in Steam. Anyway, and Pepsi as well. They both organised a great tournament together. Sultan. That's him.
Never.
Sultan. Sultan, the
Yeah,
Turkish guy.
never.
He created this tournament, and he's got another name. That's why we can't remember. It's got 2. Who has 2 names? You got Pepsi as well. Organised a great tournament. Now, what's happening with this casting situation today is we're just casting best of 1s from the first round and best of 3s from the second round.
Really,
So-
it's just a dress rehearsal for when it matters.
Yes. And it matters tomorrow because tomorrow we're going to cast what we think will be the best quarterfinal and then both semi-finals in an arduous, titanic kind of situation, which you'll really enjoy. And then on Monday so that's tomorrow from 4 p.m. GMT, the semis, and then on Monday from 7 p.m. GMT, or first thing in the morning for Plexi, we're going to have the finals. So 5-minute interval, and then we're going to get on to something else. Thank you.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.